Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Welcome back to NorthfieldLive.com. We have Raider baseball here for you. They're taking on the 6-2 Rochester Mayo Spartans. Raiders coming into this game at 3-3, coming off of a great comeback win over Red Wing yesterday. They were down as much as 6-1, and they ended up winning 7-6. Coming back up against the Red Wing team, we saw some great hitting there from the Raiders. Everyone in the lineup had at least one hit or RBI. It was just a fantastic game, and we'll see if they can repeat that against a very good Rochester Mayo team. They are a very talented team. They're coming in at 6-2. They've beat a lot of really good teams, including Mankato East, who whipped the Raiders earlier in the season. They are a really good team. Their only two losses have came to Owatonna and Mankato West, two other very good teams. So we'll see how the Raiders can match up today. Tegan Melgren on the mound for the Raiders going into this one. We'll see how we can do.
Yeah, whenever you hear about playing Rochester Mayo, you think of a very fundamentally sound baseball team. They can always, hit the ball, play good defense. But, if the Raiders play like they did yesterday, get double-digit hits on the board again, it'll be another good game.
Yeah, we'll see how the Raiders are able to attack. What's their philosophy if they keep doing what's been working for them, which has really been drawing those counts out, really making those starting pitchers work, trying to get them out of the game, get into the bullpen to try to get there. But we'll see how they're able to get the Rochester Mayo, attack the pitcher, and try to make his day uncomfortable as they can, as we'll see how the Mayo Spartans test up here against the Raiders. I don't know handedness of their pitcher. Raiders have seen pretty much exclusively right-handed pitchers here today, or so far in the season. As looking down there, it is a right-handed pitcher warming up in their bullpen, so it'll be another righty here. Of course, big storyline for this game, coming back, playing center field, Cam Kaiser.
Yeah, whenever you can get one of your seniors out there, and he's a difference maker. He's a three-sport athlete. Obviously, you watched him in hockey, you watched him in football, star. It will be huge for the Raiders to get him back in the lineup and just have that captain out there for him in the outfield.
Yeah, he makes great defensive plays. He does great with the offense. It's just a whole different team. It's kind of like watching the Twins with and without Byron Buxton. If you're a Twins fan there, you watch them, you can see that it's just a completely different team that just kind of lacks without that big center fielder there. Really takes the pressure off some of those other guys. So we'll see how he can come out here, how he can really fight back here, getting into the lineup, coming off of a foot injury, a hairline fracture on his foot. It's not the best feeling, I assume. So we'll see how he's able to patrol center field here for the Raiders. Moving Austin Kep over to left, Caleb Graw. And right behind the dish will be Aaron Reister. Over at first will be Ryan Cahoon. At second base will be Aiden Molesky. At shortstop will be Jake Geiger as usual. And at third base is going to be Luke Gugesberg making his first varsity start. We'll see how Luke is able to do here. It's going to be very interesting. We haven't seen him taking at bat. He'll be taking his first varsity at bat today. We saw him get an inning in the field earlier in the season in the blowout win versus Faribault. But we'll see how he can do here, slotting at the starting lineup, playing third base, hitting number 8 in the order.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how this new lineup with the Raiders will work. We saw it get mixed up yesterday, and it didn't work. It didn't look like it was working, and then all of a sudden the bats just came alive in those last couple innings, thanks to the help of Eli Mickelson not giving up any more runs to Red Wing.
Yeah, fantastic pitching there from Mickelson. We'll see Tegan Melgren start on the mound for the Raiders here today, hoping that he can get a few innings out of him with your closer Mickelson going I think it was 5 innings yesterday. Yeah, he went 5 innings in that game, and you assume he's not ready to pitch today or anytime really soon. So we'll see how the Raiders are able to adjust without having that big arm there. But for now, we're going to take an ad break. We'll be back with our starting lineups and national anthem here. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community has received higher satisfaction ratings on Minnesota's Assisted Living Report Card when compared to other assisted living facilities across the state. These high ratings in the quality of resident life and family satisfaction come directly from residents and their families. Northfield Retirement Community offers a wide variety of housing and service options that are specifically designed to meet the physical, social, and spiritual needs of aging adults. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Exams are more than just confirming that you have 20/20 vision. At River Valley Eye Professionals, you'll receive a thorough and detailed evaluation. We look at every part of your eye, from the lashes to the retina, to identify any potential problems and how to address them. Our state-of-the-art facility allows us to provide you with more than just glasses and contact lenses. We help to ensure that your eyes are healthy and remain so for a lifetime. Find out more about how to request an appointment at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing.
Lock in, Toby.
All right.
The home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Do this one.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
And we're back here, still a little bit before teams just meeting in their dugouts here. Before we go for our full starting lineup here on NorthfieldLive.com, we'll see how the Raiders are able to come out here and attack. It's going to be very interesting to see how patient, really it all starts off with just how patient they are in the bottom of the first and how willing they are to just let the pitcher throw a little bit. Pitcher for the Spartans is number 2, Spencer Kober. He will be wearing number 2 there on the mound. Tall righty going to throw in there to the Raiders. So we'll see how they're able to hit. That's pretty much the archetype that they've seen all season there, starting on the mound for the opposite teams. So that's really just what you'd expect to see here in high school, those tall righties throwing medium fastballs with some good break. That's really what you'd expect, and no different here for the Raiders today. So we'll see how they're able to come out here and really attack the pitcher. Still a little bit underway, it looks like, before our starting lineup. So we'll take another quick ad break. We'll be back here. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Wow.
Your car is under extended warranty. There's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Whit Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whit Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Whit Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown North.
Chad.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
And we're back here. Head coach Josh Spitzak there behind home plate with the umpires and the Mayo head coach exchanging lineup cards here before the game. I am Joey Hudson, Ian Stanton doing color for me, and Toby Moiger, our producer here for us for this game up against the Rochester Mayo Spartans. Here, as we are just about underway, we'll have our starting lineups brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you are interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a great first step. So there, as you can see, Raider head coach spots Josh Spitzak there on the right there in the left-handed batter's box, just giving the lay of the grounds there to the umpire and opposing coach, just making sure how ball gets here, what is it in play or not. So as soon as they get that figured out, they'll announce the starting lineups here from the Dundas Dukes field. It is a nice, cool 60 degrees and windy. Great baseball temperature here in Dundas. It's going to be a fantastic one. As T. Melgren on the mound, making probably about his third start already on the year. We'll see how he can really locate. He's done a great job, been very consistent, both pitching and with the bat in his hands. So we'll see how he's able to do here with also hitting while pitching there for the Raiders here. He's in that number 2 spot with, of course, Jake Geiger leading off. And the rest of the lineup you'll see as they come out here in just a moment. Raiders still just a little bit farther away here before they come out.
That's how you gotta say it next time.
We're going to take another quick ad break as they're taking a little bit here to get done with this, so we'll be right back in 30 seconds here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Repeated it. And now we're out here for our starting lineup here on NorthfieldLive.com, so we'll kick it over to the PA announcer for this.
Northfield Raiders.
Wait, how do I get rid of this again? Oh, just let me see that.
You're going to steal it from me. Yeah, I am. Come on. Then you can just say it.
I'll give it back to you. That is totally. That's worse than Jackson. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Almost as bad as Jackson Home.
Hitting seventh and playing second base, number 10, Wyatt Anderson.
This doesn't even have to be
Number 14, Kyle Leopold. Hitting ninth and playing center field, number 3, Carson Beavers. And starting in right field, number 7, Alec Sidoni. Assistant coaches, Dan Bates and Wade Beavers. The head coach of the Spartans, Tom Senni. Rochester Mayo Spartans. Now let's meet the whole team. Your Northfield Raiders leading off and playing shortstop. Number 2, Jake Geiger. Batting second, doing the pitching. Number 5, Tegan Milford. And he's third and playing in center field. It's number 13, Cam Kaiser. And cleaning up to play left field, number 18, Austin Cap. Taking back to the designated hitter, number 8, Seth Thompson. Batting sixth and doing the pitching, it's number 9, Aaron Reister. Hitting seventh and playing first base, number 12, Ryan Cahoon. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 4, Luke Gugesberg. Hitting ninth and playing right field, number 10, Caleb Graw. And starting second base for the Raiders, number 1, Eden Molesky. Assistant coach for the Raiders, Chris Robin. Head coach, Josh Spitzak. Please remove your caps, face flag on the first base line for the flag for national anthem.
All right, and with that, we're just about underway here from the Dundas Dukes field here, Memorial Field in Dundas, for your Raider game here, as our starting lineup once again is leading off for your Raiders, playing shortstop number 2, Jake Geiger, followed up by the pitcher, Tegan Melgren, followed up by center fielder, Cam Kaiser, and left fielder, Austin Kep. At DH is Seth Thompson. Behind the plate is Aaron Reister. Over at first is Ryan Cahoon. At third is Luke Ugersberg. And out and right is Caleb Graw. And not batting, but will be playing the field in today's game is... hold on, graphics not working. Number 1, Aiden Molesky, playing second base for your Raiders. So we'll be able to see all those guys out here. And there's just another view of that all around the diamond there, your fielding view. Once again, these are brought to you by Service Master by Eye. So if you're in... these are brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you're interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a great first step. Melgren down to, I think this is his last warm-up pitch here. Melgren coming in tied for the Raider lead in innings with Grant Hutton. They're both thrown 11 innings. Melgren done a really good job this season at limiting runners scoring. He's coming into this game with a really nice 1.27 ERA, which is the best on the staff out of all of the pitchers besides just Seth Thompson, who's only recorded 1 inning of work and allowed no runs in that. So Tegan Melgren having a fantastic year for the Raiders so far on the mound. 109 whip also as well. Spencer Colbert, the batter here. Melgren's first pitch on the way to the righty misses low and away. One 1-0 the count here. Melgren, next pitch in there for strike 2. Or strike 1, excuse me. 1-1 now the count. Melgren comes set on 1-1. Kicks in, fires to the leadoff man. Pop fly, right field. Graw moving over, will make the catch out in right field for a quick out number 1. Melgren gets him to fly out there to Caleb Graw on the 1-1 count. Not great contact, just kind of pops it up there into right field. Graw able to get there easily for out number 1 here in this game. Now going to the lefty, Ethan Labrash, or number 22, playing first base for the Spartans here.
And Labrash hitting .312 for the Spartans this year.
Having a very good season. Ooh, first pitch tries to go to the backdoor curve. Melgren can't quite find the zone on that one. Moves the count to 1-0. One out here. Tegan Melgren facing the 2-0 hitter for the Spartans. Fastball misses up and in on that one. 2-0 the count. Someone's phone is ringing. 2-0 count here. Melgren trying to make this a quick top of the first. Kicks in, deals, gets a pop fly foul, moves it to 2-1. Melgren been nibbling around the zone so far today. We'll see if he can start filling up the zone with a little more strikes here.
He's got a great off-speed pitch. That curveball, really get hitters to swing at it.
That ball's popped up into left field, giving chase his Cap, and he'll watch it go over the fence. Cap ran a long way into foul territory there, just out of view if you're watching on NorthfieldLive.com, as he was there on the fence as the ball was just about 2 feet over into the bullpen. 2-2 now the count to the lefty. Lefty-lefty matchup here as Melgren waits for the batter to step in. Defense playing pretty much straight up exactly as you'd expect. Slightly shaded to the right side of the field. The 2-2 to the lefty, swung on high, fly ball into right field. Graw moving in a few steps, pretty much right there where he's standing. He'll make the catch for his second catch and out number 2. 2 flyouts to Caleb Graw here to lead off the top of the first. Doing a great job out there. Graw making the easy catches. It's a gray sky here. The clouds coming out all over. Ball can pretty easily get lost in there if the sun pokes through a little bit. But now Melgren will face Chase Gassner, 3-hole hitter, the catcher wearing number 5. Digs in here to face the lefty pitcher. First pitch hits that outside black. Great first pitch strike there from Tegan Melgren. Raiders wearing the white with pinstripes here today. Those maroon pinstripes on their jersey. I'm not sure if you can really see them on the camera. Spartans wearing their all black with gold lettering and accents. Ooh, next pitch tries to find that backdoor curve. Doesn't quite get it in there. It's going to move it to 1-1.
Yeah, with the last 2 fly balls going to Caleb Graw. He's played every single game in left field. Moved over to right. Trusty piece out there.
Melgren gets him swinging through that changeup. Pulls the string and has him fooled on that one.
Yeah, you can have a ball hit out to right field, and Graw's going to make that play since he's been out there all season.
Melgren and Graw know each other very well, both captains on the Raider weightlifting team. The 1-2 here from Melgren. Ground ball, left side. Geiger knocks it down to keep it in the infield. It's going to be an infield base knock there for Gassner. Does a good job just putting that ball. Should have been through the 5-hole, but Geiger's speed got him there, just slid into it just to slow it down. Now we're going to have a courtesy runner. It is number 1, Ethan Kepsel. So it's 2 outs with the runner on first for the cleanup hitter, Mikey Johnson, third baseman, as they communicate with the courtesy runner.
Yeah, Johnson coming into this game batting .350 for the Spartans.
See why he's in that cleanup spot here. The lefty digs in. Melgren throws over to first, runner back in time. Very lazy move there from Melgren. It's not his A move. Just keeping the runner honest there. Runner slid back easy. Melgren's first pitch to the batter. Misses it low and in. Ball 1 there. Melgren likes to keep that runner on first very honest. He'll just stare him down as he goes through his motion. As there he misses low and away. 2-0 the count here.
Yeah, and every time one of those first runners gets on first base, you'll see Melgren do a pickoff move.
There's a fly ball into left field. Camps under it. He'll make the catch there. Top of the first is over. Spartans strand 1. We're going to the bottom half of the inning. Raiders to lead it off here. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community has received higher satisfaction ratings on Minnesota's Assisted Living Report Card when compared to other assisted living facilities across the state. These high ratings in the quality of resident life and family satisfaction come directly from residents and their families. Northfield Retirement Community offers a wide variety of housing and service options that are specifically designed to meet the physical, social, and spiritual needs of aging adults. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
We're back here for the bottom half of the inning. Jake Geiger is set to lead off the Raiders. Geiger, Melgren, and Kaiser due up here in the bottom half of the inning to lead it off for the Raiders up against the pitcher, Spencer Kober. Righty coming in. He's made 3 appearances in 3 games so far this season. We'll see how the Raiders are able to attack.
Yeah, 2.52 ERA. So, he's only pitched 8 innings this season. So,
Have they been starts, or is he coming in relief mostly?
All of them have been in relief.
So this is his first start of the season here on the young season.
He has hit 3 batters this season.
We'll keep an eye on that here as Raider shortstop Jake Geiger digs in to lead us off. Kober comes set. The righty delivers there, low in the dirt. He has a very, very low leg kick in his motion. It's probably just about 2 inches off the ground there. (1-0) the count. Geiger leading off here for the Raiders in the bottom half of the first. Takes ball high there. 2-0 count right now to the Raiders shortstop. That pitch misses high there. Now 3-0 to Geiger. Geiger most likely taken here on 3-0. Trying to get that leadoff guy on base here. Pitch on the way. Finds the zone. Geiger knew it the whole way. 3-1 now the count. Geiger swinging if he likes it. Left fielder probably playing a little closer to center than you'd expect. The 3-1 pitch to Geiger. Ooh, calls strike there up high in the zone. Geiger thought he had ball 4. Umpire calls him on that one.
Yeah, Geiger didn't like it, but this is a guy that's been walked a lot this season, so he kind of understands the strike zone.
Geiger leading the team in on-base percentage coming into the game. Big reason why he's that leadoff guy. The full count pitch to him. Pops up, foul, we'll do it again.
Yeah, Geiger also batting .389.
Yeah, having a fantastic year. Jake Geiger, I think his batting average is higher than anyone else's on-base percentages, which just really speaks to that and how much he's walked, just how much of a key piece of this offense he's been this year. Full count to him to lead off the bottom of the first. Geiger hits a charge into one high fly ball into left center, and that will land for extra bases. Jake Geiger digging for second as the ball's picked up off the wall. Geiger has a leadoff double here for the Raiders off of a very good pitcher. Jake Geiger, fantastic job there. Great job there, great start to the game. Geiger hits a warning track fly ball for a double, and up comes the Raiders hitter Tegan Melgren. Melgren, the starting pitcher today. He's been very consistent. He went 3 for 4 yesterday with some great at-bats and some great hits. So we'll see what he can do here, try to score that runner from second or at least move him up with Cam Kaiser on deck.
Yeah, Melgren's been probably putting the bat on the ball the best of this Raiders team, batting .350. Yeah, he gets those good hits in good places where the ball gets down.
First pitch to Melgren. Curveball drops back into the zone there. Melgren not wanting to swing first pitch curve there. Makes sense.
Yeah, Jake Geiger, just the perfect way you want to start the game.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect leadoff there for the Raiders. Get something going here as the 0-1 on the way to Melgren here shortly. Melgren gets a hold of that one. High fly ball right field. Right fielder took a bad angle to it. It's going to land for extra bases. Raiders back-to-back doubles to lead off this game. Melgren puts a drive into one into right center, and Geiger scores on it. Fantastic job there from Tegan Melgren. Doing a great job lifting that ball up there into right center, putting a high fly ball up there. And he will get on to second and then get courtesy ran for from Gabe Heinrichs. Now for his first plate appearance of the season, Raiders center fielder Cam Kaiser digs in.
I'm sure everyone in the stadium is excited to see what Cam Kaiser will do.
Certainly a very big at-bat here for the Raiders. First pitch on the way, in the dirt there. You never know if the opposing pitcher is aware of really what's going on here with the situation. I assume that he kind of doesn't, with really no fanfare being made about Kaiser's return here to the field. 1-0 here. Pitcher comes set. Low kick fire. Misses up and away there.
You know, Kaiser, first game back, gets thrown right in the 3-hole. He must have been looking really good in that cage.
I'm sure he was. Spitzak has a lot of faith in him as his center fielder and the star of this team, a guy who they really expect to be that leader. We'll see what he can do here on 2-0 with a runner on second. Takes his first strike there. He knew it was a strike the whole way. Raider bats have really been seeing it out of the pitcher's hands here. Really doing a great job at elevating those pitches, putting high fly balls out into the outfield and just into play, and they've been landing. As we'll see what Kaiser here has up against Kober. 2-1, the count. Gabe Heinrichs on second, courtesy running. That pitch drops back in there. Kaiser doesn't like the call, but it definitely dropped back in after it crossed that initial plane. Now 2-2 to Kaiser. He's got to protect Kober finding it here. Does he have a hood under his jersey?
It looks like a gator almost.
Yeah, I think so. 2-2 to Kaiser. Kober looking at the runner. Gets Kaiser swinging on the away fastball. Kaiser still knocking some rust off here. Gets set down swinging on that one. He'll hand the bat off to Austin Kep here, who will dig in with one out and a runner in scoring position. Kep finally got that first hit of the season yesterday after a pretty slow start. We'll see what he has here, back here at the Dundas Dukes field. Gober looks at Heinrichs. Kept waiting for him. No one really holding the runner on, but Gober really looking back. Second baseman now moving over a little bit. Gober really looking back that runner. There, he gets the pitch in. Fastball right in there for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised if you see the Raiders start getting a little more aggressive on those first pitches, as a lot of them have been strikes here. We'll see what Kep has here on 0-1 if he's looking for a pitch to hit. Gober looking at the runner. Second baseman pretty far away. That curveball misses inside. Evens it up 1-1 now the count. Raider left fielder Austin Kep been playing center field to start the position. Now more in a more comfortable position out in left, where we can see him cover a lot of ground. He can really fly around out there, and he has a big arm also. Really good corner outfielder for the Raiders. Also a good center fielder when he needs to be.
Just someone you can always rely on out there. If it's in his range or even a little bit outside of his range, he'll probably go and make that catch.
And you never know. Maybe some guys, when they move into a position like center field or shortstop, their hitting kind of tanks down a little bit. We'll see if Kep can really heat it up here with in left field as that pitch misses outside. It pops out of the catcher's glove, and Heinrichs takes third there. Good base running there from Gabe Heinrichs, courtesy running for the pitcher Tegan Melgren.
And to go off of, moving in a different position, he moved a different spot in the batting order. He went one down to the 4-hole. So maybe you don't hit very well at the 3-hole. You go down to the 4-hole, and now all of a sudden you're on a hot streak.
Yeah, I saw a clip of Twins manager Rocco Baldelli talking about how he likes to move Edward Julian around in the lineup just to try to shake it up, not let him kind of get into a little mental funk as Kep draws a walk there. Raiders going to have runners on the corners here with one out.
Designated hitter number 8, Seth Thompson.
Big lefty Seth Thompson set to dig in here for the Raiders up against Spencer Kober.
Yeah, and, Kep hasn't really been hitting the ball very well, but he's got on base almost every single game. He draws good walks. Like we said yesterday, great plate discipline.
He can definitely work a count, doing a great job there, Austin Kep, in that regard. He leads off first. The batter is Seth Thompson. Kober's pitch swung on, fouled off. Thompson tried to pull an away pitch, just barely got to the end of his bat on it.
Thompson batting .200 this season. He's a good hitter.
Yeah.
He'll get that hit that you always need in there, right in between the infield.
And he can definitely come up with a big hit as that pitch misses inside.
Yeah, he's got that big lefty swing.
Yeah. When he gets a hold of one, boy, can he send it out there. Of course, it's only 325 down the right field line here at Dundas. As Kober comes set, the 1-1 to Thompson. Big swing and a miss on the curveball that dropped back in.
Yeah, lefties actually have the advantage compared to the righties. That right field fence, 325, left field fence, 335.
Of course, left center being the deepest part of the park with the elevated wall in center because of it getting cut off. As Kep takes off there on 2-1. Thompson rips a hard ground ball on the hit and run. One run will score, and Kep will move to third on a perfect hit and run there with the corners. And Thompson on the errant throw moves over to second. A great play there for the Northfield Raiders to extend the lead to 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. Thompson, it's not a home run, it's not a real double, but he gives it a little ride. He hits it hard enough, and he gets on second base for it, gets a single, and advances on the throw.
Yeah, like I said, he has those perfect, hits, always finds a way to get into the outfield. And right there, Kep going to third, Thompson to second off of the throwing error.
Yeah, the throw kind of bobbled around there at third. Thompson able to move up on it.
Infield playing in for Mayo, making sure we get no more runs this inning.
Yeah, third baseman kind of playing a little farther back than even the shortstop or second baseman are right now, which is not what you expect to see here, but batter is Aaron Reister, who has a very strong pull here.
Yeah, and Reister's a guy that he'll rip it through the infield.
Oh, yeah. We've seen him rip a lot of low ground balls as that pitch misses low and away. Might be willing to walk Reister here with first base open. try to get into a double play situation here.
Yeah, Reister, I think he can, tells infield's in, chokes up on the bat a little bit. Let's get it right over their head.
Exactly. Pitcher comes set here on 2-0. And that pitch finds the outside part of the plate. Great pitch there by Kober on 2-0. Just trying to find that first strike and gives a pitch that's really hard to hit even though it's in the zone. As there's already activity in the Mayo bullpen. Going down is 20 and 15. We'll see who's the pitcher, who's the catcher there. As Reister hits a high pop fly foul, and that ball is going to sail out of play to even up the count at 2-2.
So Reister, at the beginning of that bat, you usually see him with a super closed stance. When he has 2 strikes on him, he'll really widen that stance, protect the plate, choke up on the bat, make sure we're getting a hit.
Yeah, exactly. He also goes from an open stance to a closed stance. As there's a ground ball, third base. As Kep's caught in a run down here, he's going to be tagged out at home. Little mental mistake there by Austin Kep on the high chopper to the third baseman. Kep thought, I'll just take a step. Third baseman looked him right back and did not hesitate to chase him down. So there's an out now. Raiders have 2 outs with the runners on the corners for the first baseman, Ryan Cahoon. As we'll see a courtesy runner on first base, it's Jack Pribble for the catcher.
Courtesy runner for the Raiders, number 14, Jack Pribble.
Ryan Cahoon, the Raider first baseman, digs in here. We saw him play catcher yesterday as the umpire is still not ready. Cahoon, big fly ball swing. See him hit a lot of really high balls. Then it's worked out pretty well for him. He came into this game leading the team in doubles with that 2-double game against Faribault. Big off move there to first base, but Pribble back in time.
Yeah, Cahoon batting .231 on the season. He's a good trusty bat at the end of this lineup for the Raiders, and I think that's why Spitz keeps him there. You can almost expect a hit most of the time with Cahoon in that lineup spot.
He actually came into this game second in the Raider team in OPS, just behind Jake Geiger. He's having a really good season, a season that's kind of flown under the radar here, doing a really good job, just consistently getting on. Now 0-1 as Cahoon digs in. Cahoon in his tall stance. The pitch on the way, runner takes off for second. Catcher drops the ball on the transfer. Pribble swipes second there on the first and third. With 2 outs here, the count now 1-1 to Ryan Cahoon.
Yeah, Cahoon, you say he's a switch hitter, but I have not seen him hit from the right side.
He is a switch hitter.
Season.
He's been stuck on that left side of the play. Obviously as a switch hitter, that's where they're usually most comfortable at, as you see mostly righties. But he definitely has the ability to switch hit. And that pitch is going to go to the backstop. And Seth Thompson, knowing right away as the pitch came out, he runs home, no hesitation, to score the third run of the game for the Northfield Raiders, now up 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, as Pribble also advances to third base here with 2 outs. The batter, Ryan Cahoon, has a 2-1 count. We'll see what he can do here to bring home that runner.
Thompson, great jump off of the pitch. He recognized it was in the dirt, and you could see him. He was almost halfway to home by the time it was in the dirt.
Pitch to Cahoon, misses away, moves it to 3-1.
But that makes Cahoon's job 10 times easier.
Especially if he can stay close, just hit something the other way. The left fielder playing pretty far there into right center. So we'll see what Cahoon has for us here on 3-1. He's swinging, line drive up the middle into center field. Cahoon has a base knock. Raiders score another as Pribble comes to the plate. Raiders looking hot here in the bottom of the first. As the batter steps in, it is Luke Gugesberg here for his first at-bat.
On third baseman, number 4, Luke Gugesberg.
As Gugesberg digs in, first pitch to him, finds the zone there.
So it looks like in the Mayo bullpen is Max Thorson. He's pitched the most innings out of them with a 2.55 ERA. So,
yeah, Mayo might have came into this game kind of expecting an easier win, and Raiders kind of surprising him here, jumping out here. Luke Gugesberg fouls that one off, now behind 0-2. We'll see how he can protect. Gugesberg, the 8-hole hitter here for the Raiders tonight.
Yeah, first time getting the start of his varsity career.
First varsity at bat right here. Down 0-2, Gugelsberg checks his swing a little, holds back, takes the ball one there. Curveball dropped down from about his shoulders to his feet. Now 1-2. Cahoon leading off on first base. Gugelsberg the batter. And that pitch misses away. Good take there by Gugelsberg on 1-2. Moves it to 2-2.
Gugelsberg, big, tall lefty.
Yeah. Lefty hitter playing third base. Really in the back foot there in his load there. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Luke Gugelsberg, base knock. Keeps the line moving. Great hit there for Luke Gugelsberg for his first varsity knock.
And this Raiders lineup is on fire right now.
Yeah, Raider lineup now after this will have batted around with Caleb Graw being the 9-hole hitter. As we'll get an instant replay on that hit brought to you by Community Resource Bank. As you can see, Gugelsberg just hits it right up the middle, exactly what the Raiders needed. Just right into center field. Great job there by Gugelsberg. Batter now, the right fielder Caleb Graw takes strike one.
Graw in the season batting 200. He's been a good back of the lineup hitter, just like Cahoon has for this Raider team.
Yeah, I think he also has a shockingly high on-base percentage here for the Raiders as he takes a high curveball there. Colbert couldn't bring that ball back down as it just kind of popped out of his hand. Raiders doing a great job here in the bottom of the first. Already have 4 runs on the board, up 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and 2 runners on with 2 outs here for the 9-hole hitter Caleb Graw. The 1-1 here to Graw. Checks his swing. They check. The appeal. I don't know who they're trying to appeal. They're going to say strike 2. Oh, I didn't see the ump give him. 1-2 now the count to Caleb Graw. Pitcher takes his time to come set. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. Graw set down swinging, but not before the damage is done. Raiders strand 2, but they score 4. Raiders going into the second inning, up 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
We're back here for the second inning. Tegan Melbourne out for a second inning of work after a long bottom of the first. Raiders played 4 there. Take a 4-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here. We'll see if they can hold this. Due up is the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the Mayo lineup. Leading off for them will be Danny Cranston, the shortstop, or the left fielder wearing number 6. So Cranston digs in here. Melgren fixes his socks, and we are just about underway. Melgren comes set, kicks and fires to the batter. First pitch swinging, comes up empty. Melgren ahead 0-1. Melgren up 0-1, comes set. Pitch to Cranston. Backdoor curveball in there for strike number 2. Melgren ahead 0-2.
Yeah, his curveball is just so good. You know, he can mix it up with that fastball.
Really working here. Melgren on 0-2. Gets him swinging through the changeup. Great pitch there. Tegan Melgren sets him down swinging on that one. Now the batter, Jack Ryan. The DH wearing 16. Digs in here with 1 out, no one on. Melgren's pitch. Tries to go for the backdoor curveball, but it pops out of his hand a little bit. 1-0 the count here to the DH here from the Spartans. Milgren's pitch swung on, fouled back. Is that my car? Hope not. Would have rolled a while. 1-1 here to Ryan. Milgren gets him to foul that one right off the plate. 1-2 the count. One, two, the count here with 1 out, no one on. Milgren comes set. Throws the pitch. Swing and a miss. Milgren gets his second K of the inning here. Sets him down swinging again. Milgren really working here, shutting down these Spartans. Second baseman number 10, Wyatt Anderson, digging in here, and he also has that little hood coming out of his jersey. As Milgren's first pitch to him misses up and away.
Yeah, Milgren, I think he knew what the task was today. You know, we got to beat this Mayo team. Started off the season a little slow, playing a good Mayo team. And he's just come out of the gate, just firing away.
There's another one right there. Raiders also started off pretty slow last year, and they ended up going all the way to the section championship game. So slow start definitely isn't the end of your season here. 1-1, Milgren comes set. With 2 outs, no one on, he kicks and fires. Misses away there. Milgren hasn't been missing much, but when he does miss, it usually misses arm side there for the lefty. 2-1 the count now. Milgren's pitch, swung on, line drive, right field. That'll fall for a base knock. Good piece of hitting there by the Mayo second baseman. Just lifts the line drive over the second baseman's head for the Raiders into right field, right in front of Caleb Graw. Great hit there for Wyatt Anderson. Brings up Kyle Leopold. Tall shortstop digging in here, the righty batter with 2 outs and a runner on first, trying to keep the line moving for Mayo, try to get something going here to come back into this game. Milgren's pitch coming to the plate. Strike one there. Good frame by Aaron Reister to bring that ball back down in there.
I said last game, Milgren pitched. If the kid on first base has a sliding mitt, Milgren will probably throw over to him, and he did.
Milgren looking at him. Gets a little room temp hop there to Jake Geiger, who fields it, steps cleanly onto first for the out. Mayo strands one. Raiders still up 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after allowing 1 hit. We're going to the bottom of the second. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
When your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Whit Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whit Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Whit Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Now in to pitch to the Spartans, number 20, Max Thorson, another righty here. Throwing a little more down there around where his shoulder is, as he really, again, like the reliever for Red Wing that we saw yesterday, he kind of bends down there and throws more from the shoulder, as you can see there on that delivery, right by his ear. So we'll see how the Raider hitters are able to do that. Leading off is the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second, Jake Geiger. Raiders batted around, if you'd like to call that, when you bat 9. Some people say you bat around when you bat 10. Some people say when you bat 9. Either way, Jake Geiger to lead it off here for the Northfield Raiders. Thorson coming into this one. Through 11 innings, he has a 2.55 ERA, having a really good one, but he has an almost 2 whip. That's a little higher than you'd like to see. It's coming in at 1.91. That's pretty high there. That's walks plus hits over innings pitch. You would like to see that in the sub-2s. Around 1.5 is what you really wanted at. So we'll see if the Raiders are able to get a lot of base runners here. Thorson out of the windup. First pitch in there. Fastball snaps into the zone there for strike one. Oh, 1 the count here to Geiger. Thorson out of the windup to the Raider shortstop. That ball misses just high. Seen that pitch get called sometimes here in this game, sometimes not. The 1-1 on the way to Geiger after 2 fastballs. Curveball pops up there out of the zone.
Yeah, if you're Northfield, top of the order, new pitcher, it's like the start of the game again.
Yeah.
You know, just redo what you did last inning. Same approaches, same at-bats, same mindset.
Of course, Geiger doubled to lead off the bottom of the first. That really got all that going, which is why the Raiders have a 4-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As Geiger gets into a 3-1 count here. Thorson out of the windup. Throws in strike zone there. Geiger knew it. Now a full count.
Geiger worked it 3-2 last time.
Thorson out of the windup again here. Full count, no one out, no one on. Geiger lifts it, right field. Right fielder moving over, will let it drop in front of him. Geiger's got a leadoff base knock here for the Raiders in the bottom of the second. Great piece of hitting right there, staying close. With a full count, he just lifts it. Hard line drive into right field for a base hit. Exactly what the Raiders needed. Now bringing up the pitcher, Tegan Melgren. Melgren, of course, also doubled back in the first. He lifted a fly ball into right center. Geiger's was to left. Melgren lifted it up into right center. High fly ball that the right fielder took a pretty bad angle on. As we'll see what Melgren has here with a runner on first, no outs. Takes ball 1 there. Thorson having a little trouble finding the zone. Throwing a lot of pitches already. Only the second batter he's faced, and he's really had to work for everything so far. As Melgren gets a hold of that one, high fly ball into center field. He didn't get enough of it, though. Center fielder will make the catch there. He made it look a little more difficult as it needed to be, as the throw pops out a little. Geiger not having a chance to advance, however. So that'll be the first out on the board here in the bottom of the second for the Raiders as Cam Kaiser digs in.
Yeah, from our angle, that looked like a routine fly ball, and it just kept carrying.
Yeah, Melgren had some nice spin on that ball as he hit it.
Wind might have played a little bit of factor blowing out towards that left field wall.
Yeah, it's kind of a really lazy wind, just barely moving. As runner takes off, the throw down to second will not catch Geiger. Geiger catches a stain. A fantastic job there from Jake, swiping second there.
Yeah, Geiger, if you know, if he doesn't steal when Melgren's up to bat, you probably know it's coming when Kaiser's up to bat. He's going to steal one way or another.
He likes those stolen bases here. Pitcher comes set. 0-1 the count to Kaiser. Looking back, the runner on second, no one there to hold him. Kaiser hits a hard ground ball, one hopper to the shortstop. The throw to first, offline, it pops out of the first baseman's mitt, and Geiger will score. Kaiser puts the ball in play hard. Shortstop has to panic as Kaiser's flying down the line, and the throw pops out of the first baseman's mitt on the one hop, trying to scoop it, and the Raiders get a run out of it. Here's Jumpman. Austin Kep digs in. The Raider left fielder looking for a knock here with 1 out and a run on first after the Raiders scored a run.
Yeah, got walked his last at-bat and then get caught in a rundown going to home.
Pitch on the way to Kep. Fouled off. Tries to spin around on that inside fastball. Just can't really get a good hold of it.
And Kaiser's ground ball to short. You know, what a way to come back from an injury to just having to beat out a ground ball.
Welcome back. Go run. 0-1 the count to Austin Kep. Kaiser leading out first. Pitcher throws over. Kaiser back easy.
And another thing on that Kaiser ground ball, Jake Geiger, he kind of hesitated when that ball was there.
Yeah.
You know, trying to screw up the shortstop. You can't really screw him up that much, otherwise there'll be interference. But he got in the way just enough to try to screw him up.
Kaiser takes off. Pitch misses outside, and Kaiser also swipes the bag here. 2 stolen bases on the inning here for the Raiders. Those speedsters are working the bags here for the Raiders. But Kep does take strike 2, now down 0-2. We'll see how he protects.
I bet if Kaiser started this season off, him and Geiger would probably be having a competition for who stole most bases.
For sure. Last year, Geiger was competing with Gavin Novotny, who would just come in and courtesy run for the pitcher-catcher there. 0-2 the count to Austin Kep. One out runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off. Kep stays alive there on the high fastball. That's the kind of ball that looks really tempting, but with Thorson's pitch, it does kind of rise just a little bit. It just stays kind of above the zone there. Oh, 2 the count to Austin Kep. One out, Kaiser on second. Thorson's pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Good job there by Max Thorson to battle back, get Austin Kep down swinging. Now the batter steps in is Seth Thompson. Thompson digs in here for the Raiders. Kaiser on second, 2 outs. Thorson's pitch on the way to Thompson. Hits that low and in corner. Thompson doesn't like it. It did look a little too inside, but umpire calls strike 1. 0-1 the count. Sun's shining here now at Dundas. I'm sure now it'll go behind some clouds after I said that. Pitch on the way to Thompson. High fly ball into left center. Thompson goes to the opposite field for a base knock. It's going to go for extra bases. Kaiser will score, and Thompson will pull into second with an RBI double. Seth Thompson gets a hold of that one, and he does not miss. What a shot there from the Raider designated hitter. Thompson does a great job elevating on that one. We'll get an instant replay brought to you by Community Resource Bank. And there you can see the pitch coming in. Thompson just lifts it up into left center there beneath that scoreboard. A fantastic job there for Seth Thompson. Aaron Reister, the batter here for the Raiders, with a runner on second and 2 outs. Raiders now up 6-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitch on the way to the Raider catcher. Pops up high.
Yeah, and Thompson's hit, that's that big lefty swing we're talking about. Perfectly put it the opposite way. I mean, that's textbook hitting right there.
Great hitting there from Thompson, absolutely. Now standing on second base, trying to come home here with Aaron Reister, trying to drive him in. The pitch to Reister misses high. 2-0 now the count.
Yeah, and Reister's last at bat. Grounded to third base. Kep got caught in that rundown, so Reister did make it to first base safely. Unfortunately, Kep out at home.
2-0 the count to Reister. Now 3-0 after the curveball in the dirt. Reister most likely does have the green light to swing if he likes it.
Up 6-0, probably. Just going to want to get on base, keep that rally going.
The 3-0 pitch on the way here shortly as Thorson looks back at the runner with no one on. And there, that strikes in. Backdoor slider finds the zone again. Now 3-1.
It just barely hit that lower part of the zone, it looked like.
Yeah, it did look like it was in there for a strike. It was a good pitch by Thorson there. Now 3-1 to the Raider catcher. Thorson comes set. Kicks and fires on 3-1. Reister hits a high fly ball into left center. Center fielder running over. Will not get there in time. Reister down for extra bases as Thompson will jog in easy. Reister digging for third. The relay throw not going to be in time. Aaron Reister with a stand-up triple to score a run. Raiders now up 7-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. What a shot by Aaron Reister into left center. A fantastic job there. Center fielder had a little trouble digging it out of the fence there, right underneath. And a great job there by Reister to lift it up into there and puts a drive into it. Now Jack Pribble, the courtesy run for Reister here on third base.
Yeah, there was clearly no communication in the outfield there. The left fielder and the center fielder ran right into each other, and all of a sudden they're like, well, the ball's right past us going to the fence. So
it also just kind of perfectly split the hairs between them. Pitcher out of the windup here with a runner on third. Misses low to Cahoon.
The first triple of the season.
First triple of the season for the Raiders, exactly.
Goes to Aaron Reister.
Of course, he doesn't get to run the bases usually. 1-0 to Cahoon. High fly ball into left center. Left fielder going over this time. Will not make the catch. Cahoon also is on second base here. Mayo outfield breaking down as Cahoon has a big double there. He hits the celebration hard. And a great hit there, brother.
And this Raider team is on fire.
This Raider team is absolutely seeing these pitches fantastic. As Luke Gugelsberg digs in here.
I mean, I said at the beginning of the inning, you want to have an inning like you did last time, and I don't think I think they one-upped it, basically.
They did. These back-to-back innings have been fantastic. As Gugelsberg first pitch swinging there, fouls that one off. Gugelsberg now down 0-1.
The Gugelsberg, nice line drive up the middle, got through.
Nice hard hit ground ball would probably score Cahoon from second too. The 0-1 on the way pops out of his hand. Evens at 1-1 here to the Raider third baseman. Left-handed hitter looking for a strike here. Gugelsberg, all his weight is really on that back foot before he goes into a swing. And he really transfers it as he comes up empty on that swing on the up and away fastball.
Yeah, he already preloaded.
Yeah.
He's already preloaded, ready to swing the bat, and last time it worked, just right up the middle.
Usually you'd think kind of stay a little more center. Luke really going all into that back foot. 1-2 the count here. Thorson watching the runner and shortstop do a little dance as Luke finally calls time. Thorson taking forever as Cahoon and the shortstop were just dancing around each other there at second base.
The Raider dugout went nuts when Gugelsberg took time there.
Yeah, it's something that they always do whenever a guy takes time in a situation like that. They always cheer for him here. 1-2 the count to Gugelsberg. He ground ball left side. Third baseman doesn't get a killing glove on it. And Gugelsberg will reach base safely with an infield base hit. Luke just pokes it the other way. Third baseman can't get a glove on it. Or can't get a good one, just knocks it down kind of. Cahoon advances to third right in front of him, and Gugelsberg's on first now with 2 outs. We'll score a base knock there for Luke Gugelsberg. I mean, it was a hard ball to field, and now Caleb Graw will again bat for the second inning in a row.
Yeah, I mean, rarely do you get to bat twice in 2 innings.
Especially as a 9-hole hitter.
And in the first 2 innings.
Yeah.
This Raider team truly just came out hungry and feisty to win this game.
They're ready. First pitch to Graw in there for strike one. Good pitch there by Thorson. Taking out a little aggression. He's been doing good. I mean, it's not on him. He's been really locating well. I mean, he's probably thrown a few more balls than he needs to, but he's really been locating. His fielders have kind of really been letting him down here as the Raiders are just putting the ball in play and good things are happening.
Well, they only have 2 errors. It's just the Raiders putting the ball in a place where no one can catch it.
Yeah, those fly balls into left center, I mean, they were just splitting hairs. It was just going over people's heads. It was just going right between them where no one could quite get to it, and just good location on those balls for the Raiders as outfielders now playing very deep. Graw tries to get a lot of that one, comes up empty.
Yeah, Graw kind of getting the short end of the stick, being the 9-hole hitter at the whole order's batted in front of you. He's been up with 2 outs twice. Kind of unfortunate circumstances, but you got a runner on third, you runner on first. Keep adding to this.
We'll see if Graw can get a nice line drive here. Runner takes off. Graw fouls it off. Gugelsberg will have to walk back.
I assume we'll probably see 2 strikes, 2 outs. We'll probably see Gugelsberg taking off again here. First and third situation. Up 8-0, Mayo probably won't throw down for the out. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe cut it off immediately, but pick off there to first. Gugelsberg back easy. One and two the count here. Caleb Graw, the batter. Junior digs into the box as the pitcher steps on the mound. Gugelsberg takes off in first. Graw comes up empty again on that high fastball. Raiders strand 2 again, but they score 4 again. Now up 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into just the third inning. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
We're back here for the third inning. Tegan Melgren out for his third inning work here for the Raiders, out on the mound yet again. Digging in to bat for the first time, number 3, Carson Beavers, the 9-hole hitter here for the Spartans. Melgren comes set, the first pitch on the way to the lefty. Curveball just misses low, doesn't quite find it there. One 0 the count now, as Melgren, his pitch, finds it there. Beavers, the center fielder here. Melgren comes set on 1-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball finds the zone there on the outside part.
Yeah, Melgren is just dialed in today. He's pitching phenomenal.
He's rising to the challenge here of the Rochester Mayo Spartans. As he gets him swinging through that one, Tegan Melgren gets the K on the lefty-lefty curveball. Great pitch there by Melgren.
Back to the top of the order for the Spartans, the right fielder number 2, Spencer Colbert.
Activity in the Mayo bullpen, number 7 warming up there. Doesn't even look like he has an actual catcher there, but he is throwing around. As Melgren's first pitch here, back to the leadoff hitter, Colbert. Started on the mound for the Spartans. Ended up getting pulled. I'm not sure where he's currently in the field. Melgren comes set with 1-0. Finds the zone there on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, Melgren, we talked about he's pitching phenomenal, but you probably couldn't have a better hitting performance from your offense to help you get through this game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whew, door blew open there, as you could hear with the wind. 2-1 now the count. Tegan Melgren's pitch on the way to Kober. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. 2-2 now the count.
The door kind of...
Text your quick trip order, or just type it in there and then I'll
And Melgren gets him come up empty on that pitch on the outside there. Melgren K's up Kober, getting the strikeout for the second out of the top of the third here. Now the batter is the lefty LeBrash. Now the batter LeBrash flew out to Caleb Graw, the right fielder, earlier. And there he pops it up foul down the third baseline, giving chase everyone. But it's going to go way foul. A lot more than they realized. Gugelsberg, Geiger, and Kep all converging around it. It's just a long strike one anyway. Now 0-1 the count. Sun really poking out behind those clouds now. Oh, 1 the count. Melgren pitch on the way in the dirt. Evens it up at 1-1 with 2 outs, no one on base. Raiders up 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here.
Yeah, the sun, when it gets behind the clouds, it gets pretty chilly with the wind.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it pokes out and it gets hot.
Yeah.
It's super warm.
I've been taking my jacket on and off all day. The 1-1 from Melgren fouled off behind the plate. Now 1-2. Raiders, obviously, after 4.5, if the home team's winning by 10 or more, or if the away team's winning by 10 or more after 5, game ends there. Raiders only 2 runs away there and about 2 innings left of play anyways. As that pitch misses low in the dirt, pops out. Now 2-2.
This is low in the dirt. I wonder if we'll see the curveball come here from Melgren.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a high fastball first to work off of it. But we'll see what Melgren goes to here on 2-2. He kicks and fires to the plate. He goes for the fastball low and away. Not sure if that's where he wanted to put that pitch, but either way, it's ball 3, now full count. 2 outs, no one on. Spartans 2-hole hitter here. Melgren's pitch on the way to him. Weak ground ball into the Raider dugout. We'll do it again. Melgren, of course, came up as a youth player. He was a catcher. Ended up being told, move to the outfield. You're a left-handed thrower. And now moving back here on the mound, really probably the Raider ace maybe, as he gets the strikeout swing in there of LaBrash. Fantastic job there from Tegan Melgren. He's through 3 scoreless. Raiders up 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
And we're back out here for the bottom of the third. Alex Sodaway out on the mound here for the Spartans as another right-handed thrower here stepping in. Raiders currently up 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sodaway has appeared in 3 games. He's thrown 6 innings. He's pitched to a nice 2.33 ERA with a flat, even 2.00 whip. We'll see how the Raiders are able to attack him here as that pitch is going to the backstop.
Yeah, so Sudaway and Kober basically switch spots in right field and pitching, and LaBrash goes to first base. So someone had to come off the field.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll get that squared away, but
who knows? The umpire knows for sure, but we'll figure it out eventually. Either way, Sudaway out on the mound here for the Spartans, as he hasn't been exactly pounding the zone here in his warm-ups, but we'll see if he can dial it in here. Leading off for the Raiders, again, Jake Geiger. Led off 3 straight innings now for the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot do you usually hit your 3rd time in the 3rd inning as a leadoff hitter.
Geiger 2 for 2 so far with a single and a double. First pitch to him, taken. Strike 1 in there on the inside part of the plate.
So both of his at-bats have been a 3-2 count. So wouldn't it be a shocker to see him really work the count again?
Geiger really likes working that pitch count as there's a ground ball right side. Second baseman gets there. Off balance throw to first. Just in time. Bang, bang play at first base. Retires Jake Geiger there. It looked like Geiger might have beat it out. The throw just beats him out there by a hair. Good play by the Mayo second baseman as he just throws out Jake Geiger.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have that camera angle down there today to see if that truly was an out or not.
We need an instant replay. First pitch to Tegan Melgren. He's swinging. Ground ball right side. First baseman Fields. Throw a flip on to first. Retires Melgren. So a quick first 2 outs. Unlike the rest of the game here, Sudaway gets the first 2 batters out. The first time Geiger or Melgren have been out today.
If you're Sudaway, you're like, well, at least I got 2 outs, quickly compared to the rest of the team.
Here's Kaiser. First pitch swinging, looking for a big one. He pops it up. In play, third baseman calls for it, makes the catch. And for the first time today, we have a 1-2-3 inning for the Raiders getting set down. They're still up 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to the 4th inning here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
We're back here for the top of the 4th as we work out how this 10-run rule works again. We all get refreshed. Of course, if the Raiders keep the Mayo Spartans scoreless here, then score 2 in the bottom half of the inning, then keep them scoreless again in the top of the 5th, that will be game there.
We think.
We know. That's how it works.
Okay. We just took the entire commercial break figuring that out.
Just a lot of miscommunication up here. Melgren's first pitch to lead off at the top of the 4th here. Misses low and away. Batter is number 5, Chase Gassner. The catcher, or at least started off a catcher here. You never know how they've been moving around their fielders here with all the pitching changes. Melgren's 1-0. He comes up empty on now 1-1. 1-1 count now.
Sun gets tucked away under the cloud there. And we're back with the sun.
That's how it's been all day. Melgren's 1-1 coming to the plate. High chopper. Guggesberg gets a bare hand on it. Throw to first. Gets him. Luke Guggesberg. What a play. Oh, my goodness. Put it in the highlight reel. Luke Guggesberg. What a throw. Gets the bare hand scoop and throws it onto first base with a great play there by the Raider third baseman. As we'll get an instant replay brought to you by Community Resource Bank. The high chopper there. Guggesberg charges it. It takes a weird hop to his bare hand side. He fields it cleanly, though. No hesitation. Throwing to first. Gets him.
Yeah, I rarely ever see a bare hand like that, but
I don't think he wanted to bare hand it when he charged it.
It didn't really look like he really knew what to do with it. Just kind of stuck his hand out, threw it, and the rest is history.
Instincts took over there for Luke Guggesberg, making the play happen.
It was one heck of a play, I'll tell you that.
It was a great play there. Now 1-1 the count with 1 out, no one on here. Melgren's 1-1, misses away. Now 2-1. The count here. Melgren's pitch on the way. Swing, high, fly ball into right center. And that one will be not caught by Cam Kaiser. He almost gets it. He might have deflected it a little bit. Batter pulls into second with a double here. Kaiser showing great range there out in center. Just can't quite track it down. And it's good to see Kaiser running out around there like that, especially with a foot injury, with being what kept him out. He does a great job getting over to that ball. Can't quite get a good enough glove on it to bring it in. as it falls down for a double.
Yeah, I didn't know if that we would see Kaiser lay out for that one.
Melgren's first pitch to the next batter pops up foul over our heads here. Batter is Danny Cranston, left fielder wearing number 6. 0-1 the count. Melgren's pitch misses low and in. Evens it up 1-1. Melgren looking to set down Cranston here. He got him swinging earlier. Melgren comes set. Kicks and fires. Ground ball. Geiger fields it cleanly. Throws to third. High throw. Guggenberg can't bring it in. And everyone's going to be safe there. Geiger tries to get cute with it. Tries to throw out the lead runner there at third. And ends up throwing high. Everyone's safe now. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Just something to shake off there for the Raiders. Just forget that happened. Now looking for the double play.
You know, it was a good idea. You know, get that runner out at third. If the throw's on point, that's an out.
Oh, for sure.
Geiger threw his glove up in the air right as he threw it. You know, the play was kind of ending. You know, he was frustrated himself. No, he knew he messed up. You rarely see Jake Geiger mess up.
That might be the first time I've seen him mess up in all year, and he's playing 3 sports. As there's a pop fly into shallow right field. Graw charging it. Will make the catch. Runner tags. The relay throw will not be attempted by the cutoff man. Mayo gets on the board, cuts it down to an 8-1 game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders now only up by 7 with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Melgren trying to end this one here. The batter, number 10 for Mayo, it is Wyatt Anderson. Started off the game at second base. Melgren comes set here, looks at the runner. Throw to the plate. Doesn't quite find the zone. Excuse me. 1-0 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. Melgren comes set, throws to first. Has Cahoon diving for it, not the runner. 1-0 the count. Melgren looks in, gets his sign, looks back the runner. The pitch. Swing high, pop fly into shallow right field. Graw given range. It's going to bloop in for a base knock. Mayo has runners on the corners again here with 2 outs. Shortstop digs in here for the Spartans. Pitch misses away. Looked to be in, but Melgren doesn't get the call on that one.
Yeah, it's usually been called all game.
Trying to find that away part of the zone. Melgren can't quite find it on that one. The 1-0 coming to the plate. Fly ball left center. Kept given range. He will not get there in time. It's down for extra bases. 1 run will score. The second runner coming to the plate will score. Mayo scores 2. Game now 8-3 on the Heritage Rank scoreboard here. Mayo starting to see the ball out of Tegan Melgren's hand and starting to put it in play. We'll see how Melgren can bounce back here. As Mayo showing life for the first time this game. Carson Beavers now the batter. He led off the top of the 3rd. Melgren's first pitch on the way here in a moment. It's popped up. Shallow, no, deep left field. Kept backing up. Ball carrying. It's out of Kep's glove. Beavers digging for third. And he's get in there on the error. Wow. It looked to be a lazy pop-up, and the wind just casually kept taking it all the way back to the warning track where Kep couldn't get a good glove on it. Scoring a run, putting a runner on third with 2 outs.
Yeah, an unusual play from Kep. Two very characteristic errors from Geiger and Kep this inning.
Usually the two most sure-handed gloves on the field, costing the Raiders a little bit there. First pitch for Melgren to the new batter, misses high. He's definitely a little frustrated. Still no activity in the Raider bullpen. At least that we've seen. They could have warmed up earlier. Melgren's 1-0 coming to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's a bounce back pitch from Melgren. Even it up at 1-1. Melgren looks in with 2 outs, runner on third. He comes set. Pitch to the plate. Misses up and away. Melgren now at 63 pitches on the game. Has a 2-1 count here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs. Game Raiders up 8-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. There's a fly ball center field, and that's going to land for extra bases, and that's going to go over the fence. Spartans go yard and make it a 2-run game here in the top of the fourth. Oh my goodness, what a shot there by Kober. Spencer Kober lifts the ball over the tall fence in left center under the scoreboard for a home run. Raider players come out here to talk to Tegan Melgren. Little player meeting up on the mound right now here. Just regroup after the home run. Spartans have now scored 6 in this inning, as it's now an 8-6 ball game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pretty much all coming with 2 outs, or at least the last 4 have.
Yeah, this Mayo Spartan team just caught fire. They figured out Tegan Melgren. Second time seeing them.
Third. Oh yeah, you're right. Second time seeing them. Well, now to the.
Yeah, that was Kober's 3rd time, and it was a home run. So, we got Seth Thompson going down to the bullpen right now, walking down there with a energy drink and the glove in his hand. He's ready to.
Yeah, I'm sure a catcher will meet him there shortly. Melgren has the count 1-1 to the lefty LaBrash. Good reset here for the Raiders as Melgren misses inside. 2-1 now the count.
The Raiders, obviously they put up 2 really good innings. This is a good Mayo baseball team. They'll do it right back to you.
100%. Mayo not going down without a fight. 2-1 pitch from Tegan Melgren. Raiders still on top, still leading 8-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. But looking at the players on the field, it doesn't look like that. Raiders need to get into the dugout and reset, remind themselves you're still winning. You just need to hold on to this league. You just need to get a few insurance runs or something, as now the count's loaded up to LaBrash. Full count, 2 outs. Bases empty here. Melgren trying to end this top of the fourth. Tegan comes set. Kicks and fires. Ground ball foul. We'll do it again.
And it looks like we've run out of foul balls.
Too many balls going over fences here.
Run out of game balls.
Someone's going to go try to retrieve some of those with that home run ball. Melgren comes set on full count. Kicks, fires to the plate. Swing, foul tip into the glove. Raiders finally end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Raiders still up 8-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Randy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
And we're back here for the bottom of the fourth. Raiders trying to get some momentum back here. Austin Kep due up to lead off for the Raiders here. He'll be followed up by Seth Thompson, and I believe Aaron Reister is the third batter due up here for the Raiders in this bottom half of the inning. As, you gave up 6 in the top half of the inning. It's not what you want to do. It's, you gave up a home run. You gave up all that. A few errors really cost the Raiders. As we'll see what Austin Kep can do here to get the Raiders heads back into this one.
Yeah, Northfield had all the momentum, and they get shut down 1-2-3 last inning. Then give up 6 runs. Not a good inning for the Raiders.
Ooh, Kep gets called with a strike outside of the zone for a strike 1 there. 0-1 now the count. Kep leading off for the Raiders here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch called high. 1-1 now the count to the Raider left fielder. Plenty of room in left field for a line drive over the third baseman. As Kep takes slider for strike 2. He is not liking these calls. Got a tickle in my throat here. 1-2 the count to Austin Kep. He takes high. Evens it up 2-2.
You see a home run from Mayo. You love your power hitter to do the same thing. It looks like we got Gabe Heinrichs going down to the bullpen.
Now full count here to Austin Kep, the Raider left fielder. Could also draw a walk, as we've been talking about. He has great plate discipline, really working those counts. Pitcher comes set. Set away. Kicks, fires. Kep fouls it off. Stays alive. I think I know how. Full count here. Austin Kep waiting for Sadaway here. Kicks, fires. Kep, ground ball, shortstop, fields cleanly. Steps, throw to first. As the first baseman pulled off the bag, and Austin Kep reaches. Raiders will take it.
Yeah, as he went to reach for the ball, he pulled himself off the base. I think
he didn't need to reach for that ball.
And the Spartan coach coming out, did he really? It was a clear view. He went right off the base.
Yeah, he just kind of jumped. As a first baseman, you try to reach out. You try to get that ball in your mitt as soon as possible, so the batter can't get there in time before the ball. But this time, it just pulls the first baseman off the bag. Well, now Raiders have a base runner for Seth Thompson. Try to move around as he comes up empty on that one. Fouls it right off the catcher's mask. Oh, 1 now. Seth Thompson, the batter for the Raiders here. Seth 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Sadaway comes set. Kicks and fires to Thompson, who lifts a line drive. Softly hit into right field. It'll do. Raiders back-to-back base runners on board. Seth Thompson with a nice little base knock there.
Yeah, that makes Thompson 3 for 3 on the day.
Have a day, Seth Thompson doing his job here as a DH, just lifting those balls up into the outfield.
Yeah, 2 singles to right field and that big double to the left center gap. As we have some darker clouds rolling in here, pretty fast. Sun getting tucked away underneath it.
We have a runner for Seth Thompson at first base. It's Logan Prescott coming in to run for him. Assuming that Logan will come back out of the game. Seth will come back in after Logan runs around.
Yeah, it looks like we got Seth going straight to the bullpen.
They're trying to get Seth warmed up here. It must be a courtesy runner with them already moving Seth's position to pitcher.
Yeah, so Heinrich's warming up, and then Seth's like, move aside here. I need to warm up.
Seth just stretching alongside him before Heinrichs is done there. But for now, the batter will be Aaron Reister with 2 men aboard, and it's a balk. Raiders take advantage of a balk there. No warning issued. as the Raiders move ahead now. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs after the balk. He must have been issued a warning earlier, or he was just told, hey, you don't get one here, you balked, and
yeah, it's really
move up.
Really the preference of the umpire.
Well, now infield in, trying to cut off this runner. Rochester looking for a different result than the last time the infield was in on him. Pitch on the way, misses high.
With Thompson going to the bullpen, he is the DH. Most likely we'll see him next inning if there's a rush to get him in that bullpen.
Oh, for sure.
Unless the Raiders really put a good spark on the board here.
Rochester hits a high pop fly into shallow right field. Runner will tag. The throw to the plate is a little offline. No slide from Austin Kep, but he ends up scoring. Stepping into the plate there, Raiders increase the lead to 9-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You don't see a no slide in that situation a whole lot, but it worked out for Austin Kep there, stepping over the catcher as the other runner, Logan Prescott, advances to third base now after the sac fly from Rochester.
Yeah, throughout my whole high school career, I did not slide, and my teammates did give me a lot of crap for that.
That's on you.
So Kep doing the same thing. I know exactly the feeling that he was in right there.
I think we've all done it at some point, but Cahoon takes fastball away. I mean, when you're younger, you're out if you don't slide. So I think that just kind of drilled it in for most of us. You have to, but Kep just walks right in there. Cahoon looking for another fly ball here for the Raiders or a base knock. Outfielders playing normal depth now. They were playing far back after the Raiders were really on their hitting spree to start the game.
Yeah, Cahoon, a single and a double. Just keep it going.
Now with 3 doubles on the season after the 2-double game versus Faribault. He has a 1-1 count with 1 out and a runner on third. The pitch to the plate. Ooh, finds the low and in part.
Yeah, Cahoon very frustrated with that call, taking his time. No, Melgren wasn't really getting a lot of those at the end of the inning there.
No, he was not. 1-2 the count to Ryan Cahoon. Sadaway comes set. Kicks, fires, pops out of his hand. Evens it up 2-2 the count.
Yeah, Cahoon, he loves to drive it right up the middle. You always can count on him to hit it up the middle when he need it. Hopefully he can do it right here.
There's a high chopper. Shortstop looks back the runner, throw to first. Gets Cahoon. Cahoon, not the hit he wanted, as Prescott's forced to stay at third. Now with 2 outs, the batter will be the third baseman, Luke Gugesberg.
Gugesberg is 2 for 2, 2 singles on the game. Had that one up the middle, and then the hard hit to the third baseman. We didn't know.
We gave him a hit.
It was borderline, but
yeah,
for a home team, you'll
we're
give
nice to the home team. I always try to figure out what the guy's walk-up songs are. I could not figure out what Luke's walk-up song is. I didn't get a good ear on it then. First pitch to Gugesberg in there for strike 1. Was it really? No. Oh, 0-1 the count to Luke Gugesberg. Pitch on the way. Finds the zone there.
Pump fake from the catcher. No one was even covering.
Yeah.
Third base.
Prescott was practically standing on it as well. 0-2 the count now to Luke Gugesberg. Sadaway comes set. Takes his time, kicks, fires. Gugesberg lifts it into left field. Prescott coming home, but the catch is made out and left. Gugesberg flies out. Raiders strand 1, but they get 1 run back. Still up 9-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going into the 5th. Raiders trying to close this down soon. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Exams are more than just confirming that you have 20/20 vision. At River Valley Eye Professionals, you'll receive a thorough and detailed evaluation. We look at every part of your eye, from the lashes to the retina, to identify any potential problems and how to address them. Our state-of-the-art facility allows us to provide you with more than just glasses and contact lenses. We help to ensure that your eyes are healthy and remain so for a lifetime. Find out more about how to request an appointment at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
And we're back here for the top of the fifth. Tegan Melgren out for another inning of work here for the Northfield Raiders. A little surprising to see Tegan out for another one, but we'll see how he can do here after the big inning in the top of the fourth, assuming the leash is pretty short here on this one. Leading off will be the catcher, Chase Gasner. At least started the game at catcher, assuming he's still there. The righty steps in, and boy, the sun really went away here.
Yeah, they said there was going to be a little bit of rain around 7, just a couple sprinkles.
First pitch swinging there. Foul ball popped up out of play.
So if we do get a couple sprinkles, would not be surprised. You think the lights would come on, but
I don't know how long it takes them to turn those on. Either way, it's 0-1 here. Melgren's pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Melgren ahead 0-2 now.
I think Spitz is going to probably let Melgren go until he either gives up a hit or that they're going to get a rally going. So
0-2 here. Melgren's pitch on the way, swung on, popped up into shallow right center. Kaiser giving chase. He'll make the catch there out in center field. Good to have the Raiders center fielder back here. He makes the catch for out number 1.
I can do it.
Oh, yeah. Steps in Johnson. Mickey Johnson steps in for the Spartans here, as Timberwolves also playing right now against the Phoenix Suns. As there's a pop fly into left field. Little slice foul there. Melgren now ahead 0-1. Next pitch, curveball, not a strike somehow. 1-1 now the count here to the batter. Left-handed Tegan Melgren comes set. Sun fully gone now. That's a pop fly into left field. Kept having a long run there. He's going to have to let it bounce in front of him. Kept playing deep with the way the batters have been hitting it hard in the last inning. He just can't quite get to that one. Hat came off in the chase. Just couldn't get to that. It was just blew perfectly in front of him. He has to field it on a hop. Next batter steps in, Danny Cranston.
With the sun being tucked away, it got really chilly super fast.
Yeah, we'll see how that changes play here. It's Melgren's next pitch, swung on, foul tip right into the dirt. Melgren's 0-1, swung on, fouled off down the first baseline. Cahoon gave it chase, but he knew it was foul the whole way. They just need to save these balls here as they're running out. Melgren ahead 0-1, or 0-2, excuse me. Certainly cooling down. We started off at 60, it's at 58. But now behind the clouds as pickoff move back to first, pops out of Cahoon's glove.
Yeah, Cahoon, being a catcher, just went straight down into a catcher blocking position, blocked the ball, make sure nobody advanced.
He can dig him. He can digging. I don't know what I'm saying. It sounded weird when I first said it. Melgren's next pitch misses away. 2-2 now the count. Melgren comes set on 2-2. Kicks and fires with one out. Ooh, soft pop fly up the middle into center field for a bloop hit. That's what the Spartans need. As the batter pulls through there, just sticking the bat out there, catching the end of it, and just putting it into center there. Good hit for the Spartans. That's all they need to get on base. Jack Ryan now the batter. As we'll see how long the leash here on Teagan Melgren. Spartans haven't been making good contact, but they're getting on base. 2 runners on with 1 out here. Melgren looking back the runners with no one holding them on. He gets a pop up there deep into center field. Kaiser giving chase at the wall. Off the wall for extra bases. 1 run will score as the Spartans cut it down to a 9-7 game off of an RBI double there. And now Raiders need to make a pitching change, you think, as Spitzak will come out to do it. Raider coach Josh Spitzak comes out onto the mound. It looks like to make a pitching change, we assume.
He hasn't indicated down to the bullpen yet.
He might be trusting Teagan Melgren, letting him go here. Obviously, Eli Mickelson, your main closer, is now he's motioning to the dugout. Gabe Heinrichs steps out for the Raiders. So we'll take an ad break. We'll be back for Gabe Heinrichs pitching here in the top of the 5th. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
A health savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Champion Sports is your one-stop shop for baseball and softball gear this spring. With a wide selection of bats, gloves, and game day merch for kids and adults alike. Whether you're a Raider, Knights, or Ole fan, Champion Sports is your go-to for fan apparel and swag. Champion Sports has it all. Find us online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
For the Northfield Raiders. We're back here in the top of the 5th. Gabe Heinrichs on the mound for the Northfield Raiders. First pitch in there for strike one. Heinrichs, we've seen him once this season. It didn't go great. We'll see how he can bounce back here after a rough outing there in his first relief appearance back in the Faribault game. Heinrichs comes set 0-1. 1 out, 2 runners on. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Heinrichs. He looks locked in here. Heinrichs ahead 0-2. He comes set. Out of the stretch. Kicks, fires, curveball. Good pitch there on 0-2. Just misses the zone.
A good-looking curveball.
A very tempting pitch there for a hitter. Just darts out of the zone there at the last second. 1-2 the count. Heinrichs comes set. Kicks, fires. Just misses away again. Heinrichs now at 2-2. One out. 2 runners on, first base open. Heinrichs' pitch to the plate. Curveball misses high. Ryan Cahoon, the first baseman, was jumping up in the air after that one. He really wanted that call for Heinrichs, as he just doesn't get the curveball call. It definitely ended in the zone. Now at full count, Heinrichs' pitch. Fastball walks him. Heinrichs gets squeezed there, ends up walking the batter. Bases now loaded with 1 out. Double play and play now, however, for the Northfield Raiders with 1 out. As the catcher Reister gives signals to the infield. Batter Kyle Leopold digs in here for the Spartans. Heinrichs comes set on the mound for the Raiders. He kicks, he fires, fastball lifted, center field, that'll plate 1. Kaiser will make the catch out in center. Runners tag up, the throw to the plate. Cut off there. Runners on third and second both advance. Spartans make it a 1-run game. 9-8 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Now the score, with runners on the corners and 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Carson Beavers now up here for the Spartans, the 9-hole hitter, the center fielder. Reister relays the first and third call to his infield here with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Raiders up by 1. Heinrichs' pitch misses up and away. Heinrichs trying to find the zone here. Beavers digs in here. Lefty batter facing the right-handed Heinrichs. Rain coming down. Heinrichs' pitch popped up. Foul. Gugelsberg giving a little chase, but it goes out of play. Can't really see the rain. It's a very coming down very consistently, but very lightly. One and one the count here. Heinrichs comes set. Swing and a miss there on the outside pitch. Good pitch there by Heinrichs. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on the corners here. Heinrichs comes set. Looks in. Runner takes off. Pitch in the dirt to the backstop. That'll tie the game. No. No, it sails over Heinrichs. And now there's a runner on third. This game's tied 9 apiece after the ball gets to the backstop there on the wild pitch. Rain coming down. Ball's getting wet. Raiders make an error there. Spartans tie it up here in the top of the 5th, 9-all.
Yeah, you wonder if, since it's raining, if that ball could have slipped out of Heinrichs' hand, caused it. There might be padding on the.
I don't know if there is.
Cement. I think there is.
I think there is some orange padding there.
But if there wasn't, the ball probably would have bounced right back to home plate.
Oh. And there's another ball going to the backstop. Spartans take the lead. Another ball slips out, and the ball gets to the backstop. Mayo scores, now has a 10-9 lead over the Raiders on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here. Now bases cleared with 2 outs. Beavers steps in, the 9-hole hitter. Heinrichs looking to end this inning here. He comes set. He kicks. He walks him. Heinrichs misses high. Heinrichs comes set with a runner on first and 2 outs. Misses high. Pitch misses high there, 2-0.
That'll be me and
2-0 the count here. Heinrichs comes set. Rain coming down. The pitch in the dirt there. Reister picks it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really expected this much rain to come down here.
I think my car windows might be cracked.
It's not good.
I might run out in between innings just to make sure.
Mine might be too, but, at this point you just have to let it happen.
Yeah.
You don't want to get wet.
Not much is going to change now. Heinrich's 3-0, walks him there on a 4-pitch. Spitzak going to come out here and talk to his pitcher, Gabe Heinrich.
Yeah, we saw the same, walks happen against that Faribault game when he let up those 4 runs. So it looks like Spitz is looking around, and we're going to.
Seth Thompson walks out of the Raider dugout here for the pitching change. We're going to take an ad break, and we'll be back here with more Raider baseball action on NorthfieldLive.com here in just a moment. Raiders currently down 10-9 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Don't let dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
We're back at pitch late. Seth Thompson's first pitch, low fastball, got him to swing, foul it off behind the plate. As now Thompson up 0-1. Rain seems to pretty much be cooled off here. Thompson's pitch misses up and away, evens it up 1-1 the count.
Yeah, it looks like the rain really died down during that pitching change.
Thompson gets his sign, come set. And on 1-1, he'll throw to the plate. Batter fouls it off. Now 1-2. Thompson up 1-2 with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Raiders trying to end this nightmare inning. Currently down 10-9 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Runners take off. Pitch low. No throw attempted. Reister knows better than to miss a throw here the way things have been going. The ball's getting wet. Just eat the ball. Try to get the batter out. Smart move there by Aaron Reister, the catcher. Thompson now in the windup. 2-2 the count. He kicks. He fires in the dirt to the backstop. That'll plate another.
It looked like it hit the batter.
It did look like it hit the batter's foot, but the batter either sold it very well or just barely missed him. Raiders now down 11-9. As Thompson looks in. Out of the windup again with the runner on third. Swing and a miss. This inning finally ends. Raiders now down 11-9 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll take an ad break. We'll be back with more Raider baseball action. You're watching Raider baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Then I got something.
And we're back here for the bottom of the fifth. Leadoff batter will be Gabe Heinrichs here, coming in for the Raiders. Heinrichs coming into bat here after he came in to pitch. I didn't realize that he moved into the field after he came out off of pitching, as he steps in here for Caleb Graw. He took his spot when Melgren got kicked out to right field. They must have crossed out Molesky. Heinrichs now at second base, dropping the DH as Thompson moved to pitcher.
And then Melgren went out to right field.
Kicking out Graw, which is where Heinrichs came in, yep. So there's all your moving around there, parts there for the Raiders. Currently down 11-9 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. First pitch to Heinrichs there. Fly ball into left center. Left fielder giving chase will make the catch over the shoulder on the warning track. Warning track fly out for Gabe Heinrichs there as he goes out first pitch swinging, gets a hold of one, but it just doesn't fall. Jake Geiger digging in now for the Raiders. Looking to get something going here. Mayo has a lot of momentum right now. Left fielder moving over practically in center field. Left fielder right in line with the 370 sign out in left center. As Geiger taking first pitch there, strike one. Oh, 1 the count to Jake Geiger. Next pitch, Geiger swinging, high fly ball, left field, left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get there in time. It's going to be down for an extra base hit for Jake Geiger. Geiger pulls into second with a one-out double here for the Northfield Raiders, trying to claw back into this one. Geiger gives it a high ride there, and a good hit for Jake Geiger.
Just the spark you need when your team's kind of in a slump, giving up 11 runs in the past 2 innings, and Geiger, they always rely on Geiger. 2 doubles today.
Tegan Melgren digs in for the Northfield Raiders now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. Raiders just trying to keep the line moving here. Sadaway comes set. Pitcher for the Spartans kicks and delivers. Misses high there to Melgren. Melgren steps back in here. Left fielder learning from his mistakes, playing farther over towards the left field line. As Melgren pops that one up in the infield. Third baseman calls for it. He will make the catch for the second out of the inning here. Raiders now down to 2 outs with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the fifth. Down 11-9 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Cam Kaiser steps in for the Raiders now. Sadaway looks in, comes set. He'll kick and fire to the plate. Misses low in the dirt. Catcher does a good job corralling it, keeping it in front of him, keeping Geiger at second. Ball gets thrown. 1-0 the count to Cam Kaiser right now. 1-0. Sadaway looks into Kaiser. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Geiger advances to third easy. Ball practically bounces to third, right in front of the Spartans dugout. Throwing that ball away again, as the umpire's out of baseballs because they keep throwing them away. Sun poking back out now. Poking out in right field. Coming onto the field. 2-0 the count to Cam Kaiser. Runner on third with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Kaiser takes strike one. Not liking that one there on 2-0. Cam looking for something to put a line drive into the outfield, get an extra base hit for himself, score Geiger from third. Scoring that run is top priority for the Raiders here as Kaiser takes ball 3. 3-1 now the count.
Catcher really wanted that to be called a strike. He framed it there for a good couple seconds.
3-1 the count to Cam Kaiser. If he likes it, he's swinging. 2 outs, runner on third. Sadoway's pitch. Kaiser rips it into left field. Base hit through the 5-hole. Raiders cut it down to a 1-score game. Kaiser delivers for the Raiders there. Scoring Geiger from third. Makes it an 11-10 game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here. Kep digs in here. Kaiser leading off first. That ball doesn't hit him. It looked like it grazed his jersey.
Kep seems like he gets hit by a pitch almost every game.
His pretty much ever since like freshman year or 8th grade year, Kep has just been getting hit every single game. Pickoff move to Kaiser, not in time.
Kaiser dives back to first. First hit of the season for Cam Kaiser, and not his last.
Hopefully not. 1-0, Kaiser takes off. Kep swinging, pops it up. Second baseman had to go to cover second, but he'll get back there in time. Raiders strand one, but they do plate one. It's an 11-10 game on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders down going into the 6th inning. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield.
And we're back here for the 6th inning. Seth Thompson out for, I guess he got 1 out in the last inning as he came in the third pitcher for that inning. 3 pitches to record 3 outs. It took the Raiders as they gave up the lead, currently down 11-10 after they did get 1 back, as Seth Thompson looking to keep it there before the Raider bats can come alive in the bottom half of the inning. Thompson been locating decently well. He's been getting squeezed a few calls. Not getting the calls that he probably should be getting, but we'll see how he can bounce back here in the top of the 6th for his full inning of work here in the relief. Thompson getting ready here. Chase Gasner stepping in here to lead it off. As Thompson looks in here out of the windup. Righty-righty matchup. Thompson's first pitch. Low. (1-0) the count now. Thompson's pitch on the way. Swinging. Fouled off behind the plate. 1-1 now. 1-1 count, no one on here to lead off the top of the sixth. Thompson looks in, starts his windup. He kicks, he fires. Curveball, doesn't find the zone.
Fooled the batter.
It definitely fooled the batter, had him ducking. Couldn't quite come back in there. 2-1 count now. Thompson kicks, fires. Fastball popped up into shallow center. Kaiser giving chase. He'll camp under it, make the catch. For the first out of the top of the sixth here, Raiders get a quick out. Thompson looking for a quick half inning here. Mikey Johnson steps in. Sun coming in and out. Thompson out of the windup here to Johnson. Misses up and away on the fastball. Ball one here with one out, no one on.
Yep. Johnson's batted the last 2 innings. A double and a single for him.
Thompson on 1-0. Gets him swinging on the outside pitch. Not sure what that one was, but it was good.
Yeah, I saw him warming up with the changeup, so I assume that's what that pitch was right there.
If that changeup can work for Seth Thompson, it is working there. As there's in for strike two. That also looked like that changeup. Now 1-2. Thompson ahead. We'll see what Thompson goes to here. The 1-2 on the way. Swing, foul tip into the glove. Reister holds on to it for the second out of the inning. Thompson gets the K. And there's 2 outs on the board here in the top of the sixth.
That strikeout was 84 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
According to... Oh, you got the pocket radar off to the side here. Getting the numbers there for us. Thompson's next pitch to the batter here. Misses up and in as the batter moving out of the way.
Thought it hit him, but he must have moved out of the way.
Just ducks around. Thompson behind 1-0 now. That foul ball popped out. 1-1 the count now. Thompson out of the windup here with 2 outs, no one on. Curveball. Ooh, doesn't find the zone. Thompson tries to drop it back in. Tells Reister to back up off the plate.
I think he was asking them if it was up in the zone.
But Reister definitely did move around a little. But that's the only where it could have been called. The 2-1 here from Thompson. Same spot, probably a little better. Thompson says something into his glove there.
Puts his glove over his face.
I don't blame him.
Only himself knows what he said.
The 3-1 from Thompson. Fastball misses up and in. Thompson gets squeezed on a few curveballs, ends up walking the batter. New batter looks like stepping in here.
No, this is
number 16.
This is Jack Ryan.
Oh yeah, Jack Ryan, the DH.
Had 3 plate appearances. I don't
know what the confusion is here. I don't think we have a runner or anything. But the home plate umpire seems to be jotting down something. Thompson looks in. Looks at the runner come set. Kicks and fires. Fastball, ground ball, right side into the right field for a base hit. Cahoon couldn't get to it as the runner in his way. Spartans have a base knock there from Ryan. Thompson had a good pitch. Batter just did a good job with it, going the other way. Just bringing it into right field, doing a good job as Reister comes out, talks to his pitcher. Thompson throwing well here this inning. Just a couple calls not going his way, and hitter doing a good job with it. Batter steps in. Righty-righty matchup here. 2 men on, 2 outs. Thompson comes set, looks at second base. No one holding on. Jake Geiger in the vicinity. First pitch fastball in the dirt. Reister corrals it. One 1-0 now the count. Reister doing a good job behind the plate here for the Raiders, as always. One 0 the count. Thompson kicks, fires to the plate. Foul ball behind the plate, out of play. 1-1 now the count with 2 outs here. Thompson looks in, gets his sign. Quick pitch, fastball by him. Thompson gets a little sore there on the high fastball. He's got to be careful with that one. Got to make sure you stay set for that second. Thompson with a good change of speeds there on how long he takes between. Now taking his time before this one on the 1-2. Looking back the runner a few times. Now going. He dots him up. Seth Thompson sets him down looking. What a pitch by Seth Thompson. A great way to end this one. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Raiders currently down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
This ump wants to go home.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
We're back here for the bottom of the 6th. Raiders currently down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As we have a new pitcher out here for the Spartans. It is number 16, Jack Ryan, the DH. Moving from the DH spot to the pitcher mound now. As he gets warmed up. He was DHing for the right fielder, Alex Ottaway, who obviously came in to pitch after that. Now just kicking him out and letting the DH go on the mound. Leading off for the Raiders will be their current pitcher, Seth Thompson, wearing number 8, the left-handed swinger. Followed up by Aaron Reister, and I believe that is Ryan Cahoon on deck. Yeah, it'll be Cahoon after Thompson, then Reister. As we'll see what they can do here to lead it off. Trying to get that run back here in the bottom of the 6th. Only down by 1. We'll see how they can attack Ryan, the pitcher, now. Thompson set to dig in here against Ryan. Pitch on the way, out of the windup. Thompson takes ball 1. Ryan has a very slow windup, followed by the ball really just snapping in there on the fastball. He really takes his time between the leg kick and the ball coming in. As Thompson with a nice ball through the 5-hole there. Shortstop can't get to it. And Thompson has a leadoff base hit the other way. That makes him 4 for 4 on the game now. Thompson having a great one here. Reister set to dig in here for the Raiders as they ask for a new ball. Reister set to dig in here for the Raiders now. Ryan looking in. Thompson leading off on first base. Ryan's pitch on the way. Plunks Reister. Raiders will take it. Reister on board here for the Raiders. Or I should say the courtesy runner on board. But Reister takes the pitch right there. Looks to be off the shoulder. But always scary in that location. You never know when a ball pops off the neck or something. That can leave a knot in you if you ever take one off there. Jack Pribble, the courtesy runner for Reister on first base for the catcher. Ryan, the pitcher, just staying there with the arm dangling, waiting for everyone to catch up to him. First baseman playing a few steps in on the grass, expecting a bunt here from Ryan Cahoon. Cahoon digging in here. Raiders down by 1, 2 men on, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ryan's pitch on the way. Cahoon shows bunt, pulls back on the high and away pitch. Almost a pitch out there. Might have been intended. 1-0 now.
First baseman's
by the mound.
Playing any closer.
As you can see on the full camera view, the first baseman is about parallel to the mound there. He's practically in the close camera there. If Cahoon can pull a line drive, but he goes for the bunt. First baseman fields cleanly. Doesn't throw to third. The throw to first gets Cahoon. The sack bunt works out anyways, despite the first baseman playing up in. Cahoon with a good sack bunt moves everyone ahead for the batter, Luke Gugesberg. Gugesberg having a good day so far. He's 2 for 3.
We'll have a pitching change.
We're going to have wow, that's a surprising pitching change very quick. Short leash for Jack Ryan, as I think they're going to go for a lefty here. The right fielder jogging in. Actually, I don't know if he's a lefty or if he's just holding his glove weird. Either way, we're going to take an ad break, and we'll be back to you in a little bit here. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Don't let dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
We're back here, pitching change. Chase Gassner out on the mound now for the Mayo Spartans, as the batter will be Luke Gugesberg. Nope, we're not ready yet. Gassner had something on. Piece of jewelry, or no, he just needs a stake to wipe off the mud from his cleats so he can get a good cleat in the ground. We'll just keep the stake behind the mound.
I'm sure he will use that.
I'm sure that every pitcher will be using that now.
Yeah.
As it's really nice to have those when you're out on the mound there. But for now, Gugesberg the batter. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out, infield in. Gugesberg taking first pitch. Strike called on the outside. Gugesberg down 0-1. Next pitch to him. Swung on, fouled off. 0-2. Gugelsberg forced to protect now. Two outs. Gugelsberg behind 0-2, trying to protect. Curveball. Gugelsberg goes down swinging. Now 2 outs, the batter, Gabe Heinrichs. Next pitch to Heinrichs here with 2 outs. Fastball in the zone. Oh, 1 now. Gabe Heinrichs, the batter. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Taken, strike 2. Heinrichs behind 0-2, trying to protect, put a ball in play here for the Raiders.
Yeah, you're going to want to choke up. Just try to get 1 run, if not 2 runs across.
Heinrichs with a risky take there. Gets ball 1. Oh, wow. He gets a good call there. The strike, it was above the zone, but it's hard to take that pitch when you're the batter in there on 0-2. The 1-2 now. Heinrichs checks his swing. Yes, he did. We're going to 7. Raiders down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
And we're back to Northfield Live.
We're back. Seth Thompson out for another inning of work here for the Raiders. Raiders currently down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They stranded 2 runs in scoring position there. They had 2 runners in scoring position, second and third, with 1 out, and they back-to-back strikeouts after the pitching change. They just got shut down. We'll see how Seth Thompson can bounce back here, how the Raider fielders can bounce back, if there's a little extra on the throws that we see here from the infield, as it's definitely some frustrations here for the Northfield Raiders. You blow a lead like that, it's really going to cause a lot of frustrations. So we'll see how the Raiders are able to bounce back here, and if they're able to hold them here and then get the bats going in the bottom half of the inning here. Obviously, the 7th being the last one here. Raiders need to get something going here soon, at least to push extras or to walk this one off here in the bottom half of the inning.
Yeah, just so close. Last inning, got runners on second and third. All you need is those 8 and 9 hitters to get a hit, or even just put it in the outfield, sack fly. Unfortunately, just couldn't do that. So
we'll see how they bounce back. Thompson up here for the Raiders. Thompson looking in, out of the windup. He kicks, he fires, fastball misses high. 1-0 the count. Thompson's pitch misses inside that one. 2-0 now. Thompson. Out of the windup, kicks, fires, in there for strike 1. Now 2-1. Thompson facing the batter here to lead off the top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch in the zone. Called strike 2. 2-2 count here. Thompson looking to put him away. Expecting to see that curveball or that changeup here. Goes with the fastball, misses high, loads it up the count. Thompson trying to get this first out of the inning here. Looks in, gets his sign out of the windup. He kicks, he fires. Ground ball, high chopper, second baseman Heinrichs fields it on the low hop. Throw to first, gets him. Heinrichs gets out one for the Raiders here in the top of the 7th. They're trying to shut down these Spartans.
Great play from Heinrichs. Just charges it. Trust in his glove. On the run. Nice throw to Cahoon.
Beavers the batter. Center fielder for the Spartans digs in here.
He has reached base twice. Hit it out to Kep on that fly ball that just kept going back off of Kep's glove.
I know he did something big. Is that fastball called ball? That's been a 50-50 pitch all day. As Thompson looks in on 1-0. Pitch coming in, misses away. Thompson behind 2-0. With 1 out, no one on. Now behind 3-0. Trying to find the zone here up against the Mayo 9-hitter. He's taking quite a bit of time here before throwing this one.
Beaver's clearly frustrated.
Yeah, Beaver's waiting for this pitch here. The 3-0. 4-pitch walk. Thompson puts the runner on here with 1 out. Trying to get the double play now. Kober started the game on the mound here for the Spartans. He's been bouncing around ever since. We'll see what he can do with the bat in his hands here. Leading off. Try to get on. 1 out, runner on first. Thompson looks at the runner, comes set. Fastball in there for strike 1. Thompson really working out of the stretch today. Thompson ahead 0-1 quickly. Checks the runner, comes set. Pitch on the way, fly ball right center. Kaiser giving chase. He will make the catch. Kaiser gets out number 2 on a long catch there for the fly out for the second out of the top of the 7th here. Ethan LaBrash now, the batter, stepping in.
And LaBrash 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, and a pop-up to right field.
Runner on first with 2 outs. Thompson comes set. Kick, fire, runner takes off. Throw down to second from Reister. He hesitated a little, runner swipes second.
Yeah, almost like second-guessed himself on throwing the ball, pump faked it a little bit.
I think he was just trying to get a better grip on the ball there as he went up with it. But either way, runner swipes second now. Force out, it moves to just first base with 2 outs. One 0 the count here. Thompson looks at the runner on second. Kicks and fires to the plate. Misses high, up and in. 2-0 now. As Thompson gets the sign from his catcher. He comes set on 2-0 with 2 outs here. Runner on second. Raiders down by 1. Pitch pops up. Foul territory. Gugelsberg giving chase a little. He'll watch it fly foul out of play. 2-1 now the count. Thompson looking in out of the stretch with a runner on second and 2 outs, 2-1 the count. Raiders behind 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. He kicks, he fires. In there for strike number 2. Evens it up 2-2 the count now. Thompson cooking up on that pitch. Thompson comes set on 2-2 with 2 outs. And that pitch goes behind the batter. It hit him. So 2-2, Thompson's slider slides a little too much. Puts the batter on board. Runner on second will have to stay when the hit by pitch. Batter just grazed. He won't need to walk it off or anything. Now 2 runners on with 2 outs here. Thompson looking in. Kicks in, fires to the plate. Swung on, popped up in front of the Raider dugout. Cahoon giving chase. He will watch it fly out. Strike 1 now. 0-1 the count, excuse me. Thompson comes set. Pitch in there for strike 2. Oh, 2 the count here. Thompson looking in, waiting. Looking at the runner on second. Runner takes off, but the pitch is fouled off. On 0-2, batter protecting there. Thompson seemed to know that the runner on second was thinking about it. 0-2 the count. Thompson looking to end this one. Get to the bottom of the 7th with the Raider bats going to try to come alive. Come back into this one. Currently down by 1. 11-10 the score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Thompson kicks, fires. Batter thought about it. Thompson doesn't get the call on the low and away corner.
Lots of moans and groans from the fans here.
And on the field, I think. Thompson comes set on 1-2 now. Looks back the runner. Runner takes off. Curveball in there, fouled off. We'll do it again here on 1-2. One, two, the count.
Beavers on second base for the Spartans. He just looks exhausted.
Yeah, he's been running around all over here for the Spartans. Also playing left field, or center field, excuse me. As Thompson comes set on 1-2 with 2 outs, 2 runners on. The pitch coming to the plate. Curveball misses low and away. Two the count. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Bird is down by 1 here. Thompson looks in, gets his sign, comes set. Pitch in the dirt, loads up the count. Runners advance on the pitch to the backstop. That is now first base open with a full count, 2 outs. Thompson looking for a strike here. Full count, 2 outs now. Thompson trying to end this. He'll go out of the windup here. He kicks, he fires to the plate, fouled off. Batter really making Thompson work for this one. Long at bat here. Thompson looks in on full count. He's always moving when he's up there, just very subtly moving those legs around. He goes into his windup. That's the strikeout. Thompson gets him to strand 2. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Raiders up by 1. It's 11-10 going in to the bottom of the 7th here on NorthfieldLive.com. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Champion Sports is your one-stop shop for baseball and softball gear this spring. With a wide selection of bats, gloves, and game day merch for kids and adults alike. Whether you're a Raider, Knights, or Ole fan, Champion Sports is your go-to for fan apparel and swag. Champion Sports has it all. Find us online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are you looking for funds to support your business's growth? Aaron Nibby here for Franzen Bank & Trust. Franzen offers loans and other financial services designed to meet your needs. As an SBA preferred lender, Franzen Bank can help you save time by expediting the loan process from application to funding. Franzen is also consistently named a top 504 and 7A lender in Minnesota. Start your next business adventure today at franzenbank.com/SBA. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 7th. The Raiders trying to come back into this one. Currently down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, but hey, any guy to lead it off, it's Jake Geiger. He'll lead it off here for the Raiders. His 4th time leading off an inning here for the Raiders, including, bottom of the 1st, the bottom of the 2nd, and the bottom of the 3rd. We'll see how he can do here in the bottom of the 7th.
And the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, well, Geiger just likes leading off for the Raiders, and it makes sense here. He's doing great at it. We'll see how he can do here, getting on base, setting the tone for the Raiders now.
No, actually, Heinrichs was the leadoff. Sorry.
Second guy.
Yeah, so, no better position for the batting order to come in here.
Geiger been the Raiders' best hitter all season. He steps in. And first pitch to Geiger misses high. As Geiger now up 1-0. Next pitch coming in there for strike one. Gassner, the pitcher here for the Spartans in his 2nd inning of work, or he came in the middle of last inning. 1-1 the count to Geiger. Gassner's pitch. Taken ball 2. Good take there by Jake Geiger. Two, 1 the count. Gassner out of the windup. In there for strike number 2. Evens it up 2-2 the count. Two the count to the Raider leadoff man here in the bottom of the 7th. Gassner out of the windup, throws, line drive up the middle, just over his head. Geiger's on board with a leadoff base hit. Base hit. Geiger does his job there, gets on board for Tegan Melgren here. Raiders just trying to keep the line moving, one man at a time. Trust the next guy in the order, and just put the ball in play, work the counts, get on board any ways possible here. It's Tegan Melgren. Started the game on the mound for the Raiders. Was really good through the first 3, then kind of fell apart. The Spartans started seeing him pretty well in the 3rd, and in the 4th, moved to the outfield here. He's still having a good day with the bat in his hands. Gassner comes set. Melgren gets the bunt down, foul.
As Grant Hutton just got done warming up for the Raiders.
So Melgren steps up here.
Yeah, Melgren had a beautiful hit in the 1st inning. That double off the wall. You'd obviously like him to repeat that here again.
He goes for the bunt. He gets it down the first base line. It's a good one. The flip onto first just gets Melgren, and Geiger advances to 2nd. And here's Cam Kaiser. He reached in his last at-bat for his first hit of the season. A sharply hit ground ball through the 5-hole with the infield in. We'll see what he can do here with the runner on 2nd and 1 out.
So Kaiser, first game back, and you're already put in a crucial situation to bring your team in extra innings.
Kaiser steps in, first pitch to him, in the dirt away. Great job by the catcher to corral that one. I'm not sure who moved into catcher here for the Spartans, but he's doing a great job taking over for Gassner, as that was easily bringing Jake Geiger to third base.
I believe it is Spencer Kober, the starting pitcher of this game.
Battery is swapped from the start. Kaiser up 1-0. Pitch set up on the outside, misses outside. Pitcher takes time to clean off his cleats. Kaiser up 2-0. Geiger on second with 1 out. Gasner comes set. Pitch taken, strike 1. Backdoor slider.
Yeah, that's not a pitch you're going to want to hit. If you get contact, it's probably not going to be a very good hit. It's going to be a rollover or a fly ball.
You're trying to foul that one off on if you have 2 strikes. That's the only time you're swinging at that. 2-1 the count. Catcher sets up away. Pitch to Kaiser in the dirt away. They're throwing him away. I've known Cam Kaiser my entire baseball career. He loves nothing more than a pitch over the middle, over the outside part of the plate that he can poke to the right side. He, through JV, he probably hit 40 triples in that 1 year, just going the other way. It was insane to watch, as we'll see what he can do here on 3-1. And he will get called strike 2 there. He thought he had ball 4. He started walking down, gets called there, the low and away part.
Right here is where you got to protect that pitch we talked about earlier. In that pitch right there, those are 2 pitches that you now have to swing at. So just protecting up a little bit.
3-2 the count. Gasner comes set. Kaiser the batter. He kicks. He fires to the plate. Kaiser draws the walk. As he looks back towards the Mayo dugout as he does it, he gets aboard here with 2 men on and 1 out for Austin Kep.
Yeah, someone from the Mayo dugout must have said something about Kaiser's
probably the take before that
plate appearance. I think the Mayo dugout kind of looking around like, who was the one that just said that? Like, you don't want
to be the guy who sets the fire under the Raiders.
Yeah,
especially Cam Kaiser. First pitch to Kep here, low in the dirt. Ball 1.
And now you got 2 runners on for your most powerful hitter.
Yeah, for sure.
On the team.
Austin Kep led the Raiders in just about every offensive category in last season. We'll see if he can get going here in a big spot.
Yeah.
Catcher's setting up away every pitch.
No better time for your first home run of the season to be a walk-off if that were the circumstances.
Absolutely. As Kep digs in here, 1-1, 1 out, 2 runners on. Raiders down 11-10 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the 7th. Gasner comes set. Catcher sets up outside the pitch. Kep lifts it. Line drive, center field, base hit. Raiders load up the bases with 1 out off an Austin Kep base hit. Great piece of hitting there. Gera had to hold up on second, waiting to see if the ball would drop. So he's stuck at third. Raiders load up the bases for the red-hot Seth Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson is 4 for 4 today. Your hottest hitter on the day up to bat. Seth Thompson, 4 for 4, 3 singles and a double.
First pitch to him, taking high.
In that second inning, he one-hopped the fence, the same hit Tegan Melgren had over that 370 sign. But Austin Kep got a off-speed pitch, waited on it, roped it right up the middle.
Next pitch to Thompson, misses in the dirt. Thompson up 2-0.
So this is every kid's dream.
Yeah.
You're playing wiffle ball in the front yard. Bottom of the 7th, bases loaded.
What's better than this? Thompson looks in. Pitcher comes set, bases loaded.
Game on the line. This is what you live for.
Pitch to Thompson. Thought about it. He takes. And, in your dreams, you hit a home run. You hit a line drive into the gap. Here, you take a walk.
Yeah,
it ties the game.
Here, a walk ties the game, and you got Aaron Reister on deck, who is also clutch, and that's ball 4.
Raiders tie it up on a walk. Seth Thompson takes ball 4, and it's a tie game, 11-all here in the bottom of the 7th with the bases loaded and 1 out for Aaron Reister. Infield in, obviously. That run walks it off.
Great plate discipline from Seth Thompson. A lot of pitches right on the line, and he wasn't being a hero. He sat in the batter's box, took a walk. We have a tie game. Mound visit here from the Mayo coach, obviously.
Yeah.
Emotions are super high, but Raiders have Howie Reister up here a dude that's constantly delivered for this team time and time again. He had that triple earlier in the game, got hit by a pitch last inning, grounded into a fielder's choice, and had a sac fly. You know, he's doing everything for this Raider team today.
Speaking of sac flies, I don't think there's a man on third I would rather have than Cam Kaiser.
Yeah. I mean, especially hearing something from the Mayo dugout, that's going to make you run to home. Coming back from a foot injury or not, that's probably going to make you run home.
He doesn't know what a foot injury is.
No.
They'll leave the pitcher in to face Aaron Reister as Gassner with the bases loaded. 1 out. Game tied here in the bottom of the 7th. Reister looking to end it.
Yeah, and Raiders winning majority of this game. Let it up. Now they're back. You know.
First pitch to Reister taken away. Ball.
No.
1-0 the count to Reister here. Gassner comes set. The pitch. Strike one.
You know, watching Howie Reister this season, we've seen great plate discipline from him. He's going to work this pitcher's count. Both of them are going to get really good emotion here, and the best player is going to win this one.
Pitch to Reister. Strike 2 there. I don't know what Reister thought he saw. He thought it was a little outside. It finds the zone there, 1-2.
We're going to see this wide batting stance choke up on the bat a little bit, and how he's going to get contact here. I just feel it.
Someone in the crowd getting loud. 1-2 to Reister. The pitch on the way. Reister swinging, pops it up, foul out of play. He protects.
He did get contact. I wasn't wrong technically.
It was a good pitch to hit too. A slider left over the middle to hang. Reister couldn't get a hold of it, but he'll get a new life there. Still 1-2. We'll see what he has for us here. Catcher been setting up away the entire time this pitcher's been in. Now setting up inside. The pitch. Reister checked his swing. He did not. Count evens up 2-2.
Yeah, obviously a ground ball, a hard hit ball that someone is going home. So Reister's going to have to not dilly-dally, get to first base as fast as possible, not to get a double play here.
2-2 the count. The pitch to Reister. Has him ducking, loads up the count. That was a disgusting curveball.
Yeah, that was a really good curveball, but Reister, I think he sold it a little bit by ducking underneath it. So
I think if Reister doesn't duck, he's walking back to the dugout right now. But for now, it's a full count with 1 out. Bases loaded. The pitch to Reister. Ball 4, Raiders win! Raiders win! Walk-off walk for Aaron Reister. It's a walk-off win for the Raiders as they stave the comeback win from... They take it back from Mayo. A fantastic job from the Raiders. Great job working the counts. It's a walk-off for the Raiders, the first of the year. Not exactly how you'd picture it,
and here comes
but it works.
Mayo coach
to complain about something to the umpire. Umpire says, get out of my face, go back to your dugout. We're going to take an ad break. We'll be back with our Service Master by post-game cleanup when disaster strikes. Demand the yellow van.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
We're back for our Service Master by post-game recap when disaster strikes. Demand the yellow van. Raiders win on a walk-off walk there, winning 12-11 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over Mayo. You take an early lead, you're up 8-0 after the first 2 innings, and then Mayo starts coming back in the fourth. They you are able to get 1 in the bottom of the 4th. They score 5 in the top of the 5th. You score 1. And then they're leading. They're winning 11-9 going into the 7th. You stave them off. You're going into the bottom of the 7th still down 11-9. And they load up the bases, and they just get it done. Back-to-back walks brought in the tying and winning runs.
Yeah, and the Bats did a great job of this game. 16 hits. I mean, back-to-back days with double-digit hits. But the one thing I would say is Seth Thompson coming in, closing the door down. He didn't let anything past this Mayo team. He did an amazing job, and that's just the second day in a row. This Raider team, their relief pitching has come in clutch for them and really won them the game.
Yeah, just a fantastic job all around. I'll start from Tegan Mel through the first 3. He was really doing good, then kind of fell apart there. Defense didn't really do either team any favors here. That's something Raiders going to have to hammer out as that's something to work on for sure. But for now, that's it. Raiders win. I mean, that was a wild game. It was back and forth.
2 comeback wins in a row. If there's nothing to get a team fired up to get on a win streak, this is your sign right here.
Absolutely. So that's our Service Master by a post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Thank you for tuning in here on NorthfieldLive.com. I have been Joey Hudson, Ian Stanton joining me.